everybody. I hope you're all having a good day today. Scooter, my man. Hey, yo. It's good to see you, man. How's your day? I can see I woke up this morning and Cecil was at it early with his goofy bullshit. Hey, what's up, Order? You're a good man, Scooter. Thank you. So it looks to me like Cecil never did that panel with Creek Squad. Scooter, I'm pretty sure you're well connected. If somebody was going to be having Cecil up on a panel to defend him, I'm pretty sure your ears would hear that. You seem like you have a pretty wide net. Very good, Order. Mrs. Maggs, why are you not modded? Very good, Order. I'm going to be going over there and watching that for sure. Pac, what's up, my friend? Always good to see White Tupac. Pac, you're a legend. You are definitely an OG here and well respected. Krusty, I'd like to let you guys know, like, everybody here, yes, we are all family and we are all friends here. But keep in mind, for the most part, all of us here, especially the new people, we're all from different communities. Okay, so this ain't like one community coming after you, Cecil. We're all people from different communities, different walks of life. Nobody likes a chomo, Cecil. And you always say the trolls started coming. Motherfucker, you created them. You created me. I know you created me because I wasn't a troll before you. I just couldn't. I started coming at you before I even knew what the hell a troll was. You know? I didn't know what trolling was. Brother. Yeah, it was very odd listening to Cecil talk about his. Now here's the thing. It's his daughter's new boyfriend of 2 days, mind you, 2 days. And Cecil already knows about this kid's sex life, and if he's, that he doesn't like sex. What kind of fucking questions is Cecil asking this kid? He's known him for 2 days, and he's already wanted to take him to the gun range. Cecil, you are not a firearms trainer. You're not a shooting instructor. You have an unsafe firearm. You've only shot 3 guns in your lifetime. The last thing you need to do is to take an underage child to a shooting range. A kid who's probably never been around a firearm in his life. You've only been around a firearm for a year. So do you really think that's a good idea? Because that's how kids get killed, Cecil. When I heard you say that, that really scared me, man. You need to really respect children, firearms, the law and common sense a lot more than you do. You are a fucking fool, dude. That's how people get killed. It's happened. Not to mention, you have no right whatsoever taking somebody's child to the shooting range. And knowing your fucking goofy ass, you wouldn't even ask for permission. And I guarantee you, if that kid's parents knew about you, they wouldn't be over at your house. Oh yeah, Mom, by the way, my girlfriend's dad was a felon. He was a felon a year ago, but he got his felony expunged so he could buy guns. Do you mind if he takes me to the shooting range and teaches me how to shoot his $200 Sky pistol? Oh, and by the way, Mom, I had to tell him about my sex life. I told him it was like, nothing you say, Cecil, makes any fucking sense. I can't believe that makes sense in your head. That's okay to do that. And the way that you talk about this shit, all nonchalantly, it just tells me how fucked up you are. Sorry, I get fired up sometimes when it comes to, children and safety shit. Like I taught my son how to shoot. My son, not somebody else's son. And it was a big deal. Like, it was what's the right word? Like, it took time. And he's still learning. And I've been shooting my entire life since I was probably 8 years old. But it's not something you just jump in there and throw a gun in the kid's hand, and just say, pull the trigger. No, the way I did it was, I went over before we even went to the range, before there was any ammo involved, I went through all the safety things with him first. For weeks, for a couple weeks. I'd ask him, okay, what does this do? What does this do? And it was, it was one firearm, and I had him learn the whole manual of arms. So when he went into the shooting range, he would know exactly what to do, and he's done so good. And he's actually got compliments at the shooting range that we go to because how safe he is. He's very safe, and I'm always right on his back, like I'm always right there watching every little move. Cecil, firearms can be one of the most fun things you do. It can save your life. But it's one of those things, you can do it right a million times. You do it wrong one time, and somebody's dead, and they ain't coming back. And I don't think you understand that. The way you wear you wear your guns on video, flaunting all that shit. A firearm is not a toy. This is not a toy. Anyway, enough about that. That's right, Order. Yeah, could you imagine a kid, for the first gun they ever shoot, they shoot a Sky? Order, I know you and my brother, you guys understand what I'm saying. He's a fucking idiot. He's a buffoon. Another thing he said, he said, my daughter has access to the bathroom. Something, she's not going to be intercepted. And I'm like, I had to rewind that shit. I had to play back that because I'm like, what the fuck does he mean by that? And he started giggling after he said that. What do you mean she's not going to be intercepted? What the fuck? And I have no idea what he means by that. Did anybody else catch that? What's up, Random? Yeah, Krusty, that's how people get hurt, man. And I apologize to you guys. Most Americans are not like Cecil. He is a fucking fluke. I hate when I hear people like Cecil. He's an uneducated, he's uneducated white trash. And yes, we do have people like that in this country. The sad thing is he knows nothing about the rest of the world, but he gives the rest of us a bad name. People that, have never been to this country. And I don't like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. The heavier that trigger is, especially for a child, that's heavy. A 10-pound trigger pull for a child, that's heavy. Okay. But, at this point, guys, we've tried a lot of different things. I don't know what I can really do is as far as, especially me and my brother. We really did, guys. We went hard and tried to get the investigation ramped up, and I don't know. I hope they're still digging. I don't know. I think we need more. We just need to keep doing what we're doing, because the right eyeballs, if they're not already on this thing, they're going to be on this thing before long. You got to remember too, a couple years ago, we only had a handful of people exposing him. Look at us. Look at it now. There's so many new great people involved in this thing, because what you guys have done, you guys have kept his name circulating, Hey, Moses. Thanks, Mrs. Maggs. Yeah, but I really do believe, as much as Cecil doesn't say he is, I really truly believe he's racist. I think he hates everybody that ain't him. I think he's a bigot. Maybe a bigot is a better word for him. I don't know. Like, he made the Black Lives Matter song, but I really believe that was just for. I feel more like he was exploiting the BLM movement. Does that make sense? Like, I feel more like, just like he exploits deceased celebrities, I feel like he was exploiting George Floyd and the BLM movement. Hey, obviously, I'm not a part of the African American community, but I have to imagine, if I was, I wouldn't like somebody like Cecil doing the shit that he does. I don't know. I wouldn't like it. You know what's funny, brother? If you remember a couple years ago, when I had him convinced I moved to Covington, I don't know if you remember or not, but we had him convinced that we had billboards put up. And I remember him driving around looking for the billboard. Let's do it. I'll throw down. How much can that be? Like $500 or something to put up a billboard for a little while? We should find one of those electronic billboards and rent some. You know how they flash to different things? Maybe we could rent a spot on one of those electronic billboards. That would be the shit. Maybe we could set up some kind of a fund, some kind of a, I don't know, donation thing towards it, or you guys can donate to Angelo, because I don't have any I don't have any kind of donation thing. I think that's a great idea. I think we should definitely do that. Matter of fact, brother, maybe we should get on that today. Maybe we can make a phone call today. It'd be easy to look into. It'd be super easy to find out. The problem is, I honest to God, guys, I don't know where he lives, but the way to do that, I wish I knew a little. I know he lives in Covington, but I wish I knew more like closely where he lived, because it'd be great to put that like on his route. His route, so like he would see it every morning. Oh my God, that'd be glorious. That would be glorious. I think, let's see, Scooter, I was watching a lot of your Durkee stuff. Cecil reminds me a lot of Durkee too, and I don't know anything about Durkee, but they kind of look alike. Yeah, Scooter, we definitely need a Cecil Discord. Man, I'll tell you, I made one a long time ago, but I didn't keep up with it, and that's my fault. But we definitely should make one. There definitely needs to be one. Scooter, have you checked out my brother's website on Cecil? RV's website? I'll tell you what they did in Akron. And you guys probably already know this, but like with Cyrax, they went over to his house and started protesting on the sidewalk with signs exposing him as a pedophile. And Rax came out with the baseball bat, hit the guy, this YouTuber, Aware of Myself, and Cyrax got arrested. But Aware of Myself didn't show up for court, so Cyrax got off. But there ain't nothing illegal about going and standing on Cecil's sidewalk and having a peaceful protest without stepping a foot on his property, because that's very important. You can't be on his property. And we would never do anything to jeopardize our freedom or break the law. That's why we're operating within the bounds of the law. I've never been to Kentucky. I have no idea where Cecil lives. I don't think any of us do. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure none of us do. But you listen to Cecil, and we're over in his neighborhood every other day. Thanks, RV. Man, I'm so tired, guys. I was moving. I've been moving. I'm gonna be moving over like the next month. I hate moving. I've moved so many times in my life. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Scooter, I think I might have got my Sea Love hat and shirt today. Or I might get it today, rather. I can't wait, man. That hat, oh my God, I'm going to be sporting that hat. I bought if you guys haven't checked out Scooter's merch shop, you need to do it. I bought myself a Scooter Beggins anti-Cecil shirt, anti-High Street Paranormal shirt, and I bought a hat, Scooter Beggins hat, that has a picture of Cecil's goofy ass face on the front of it. And I'm gonna be wearing that. I'm gonna be wearing that. You guys are gonna see that. I volunteer to be Scooter Beggins' Cecil merchandise model. I will model the clothes, because if he keeps coming out with Cecil gear, and it can bring more attention to Cecil, I'll spend good money on that. Hey Daisy. Yeah, that's right, Daisy. Nobody ever called that guy a pedo. Nobody ever wrote an article on him. The one that does that shit is Cecil. None of us have even ever really talked about Mick, other than I've talked about it. Like, I was questioning why the hell he was over there supporting Cecil. But I'm not going to talk about Mick, you know. I got my opinions. I don't think that it was right that he was over there for so long. But you know what? I keep that to myself, you know. I got nothing to say about Mick. I got no problem with him, and I'm not going to tell you that I thought it was right that he was over there with Cecil, but that's just me. I have a lot of hatred towards Cecil. Okay, so excuse me for, I guess I'm biased in that sense, because to me it is so clear that Cecil's a piece of shit that it's hard for me to understand any kind of buddy trolling, even if it was buddy trolling, any kind of how could you mistake Cecil for being a good person? But that's okay. No, I got no animosity. It's all good. It's all good. You know, and time is a healer. Time's a healer. So more will be revealed. And I've done that before too. I buddy trolled Cecil in the past. And a couple of my supporters got mad at me because they didn't know that I was trolling, and I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't be doing that. You know, it's not as myself. You know, if it was a troll account, that'd be a different story, because sometimes you do have to do that to a certain extent to be able to gain his trust, to really get in there. But yeah, we never accused Mick of anything like that, you know. Just listen to Cecil because he calls Mick that every day now. You know, he slanders Mick every day, you know. I'm just thankful Mick's on the is away from him. Is away from him because nothing good comes from Cecil. You know, and it should be a good lesson for Queen Tasty because Cecil would throw her under the bus in a heartbeat. He has no loyalty to anybody. And Sam said it the best. He's like, does Cecil even know anything about Queen Tasty? He doesn't. You know, I'd be willing to put money. He knows nothing about her. I'd be interested to know if when Queen Tasty leaves, because there has to be a line for her too. He's gonna end up doing something or saying something that even causes her to leave. And when that happens, what's he gonna do then? Because he's literally at that point only really making content for himself. I mean, he's not. He has zero followers at that point. You know, it's just like 100% trolls. Order. I heard a lot of Cecil percentages this morning. I heard him saying 95%, 90%, 5%. He was going off. Hey, Mick. Yeah, Cecil only loves Cecil for sure. Yeah, I agree with you, Mick. Yeah, Mick, I was just talking about you actually, buddy. You know, I don't agree that you were over there. I don't understand it. uh, it is what it is, though, man. Hey, we all have our own path to walk. But you know, I don't know, man. I'm not in your shoes, so I'm sure you have your reasons, man. It's all good, you know. I don't know. I don't know. It was just surprising to me because how could you stay how can a person, I'm not even talking about you, Mick, I'm just saying how could a person stick up for him? It's just it's beyond me and I'll never understand it. I'll never get it. All right, I'm about to park here. I'm gonna talk to you guys for a minute, and then I gotta go. What's up, Shandy? Shandy Warhol. What's up, Maj? Yeah, it was funny hearing Cecil saying wanka and trying to say nonce. Yeah, I understand. I heard you say the buddy trolling thing, but what like my only thing is, and forgive me if I sound like a prick, but what good did that do? What information did you gain from that with them? You know what I mean? I don't get it. But I don't want to really address it because I don't want to. I don't want to be a dick. The important thing is that you're away from him. Um, it's all good. We're all friends here. Because my thing is like, don't do anything that makes him feel good. I mean, yeah, you built him up and then you crushed him when you left. So if that was the play, then that was the play. So that I can understand, but it's all good. Time's a healer. I'll get over it. You gotta understand. I've been trying to expose this dude for a long time. So when I see people side with him, um, you know, I take it seriously because it involves children. I take this very seriously. And when I see people defending somebody who's admitted to molesting two kids, and maybe I'm in, good on you if you were trolling them. I just didn't know. I didn't know any better. But, we went for a long time thinking that, you were helping this guy. Hey, it's all good. But yeah, Mick, you're good, buddy. You're welcome here, man. You're welcome here. Anybody that's been affected by Cecil is more than welcome here, with open arms. Sometimes it's taken people, and again, Mick, I'm not talking about you, buddy, but sometimes it's taken people longer than others to wake up to Cecil. I mean, I'm not the authority on him. I have my own feelings about it. I'm just talking openly with you guys, so I hope I'm not upsetting anybody, but I'll just never understand. I'll never understand Cecil, and I'll never understand, at this point, Queen Tasty. I don't get it. I don't get it because it involves children, and he continues to do weird shit. So, that's right. That's right, Mrs. Maggs. She's never defended him. She just keeps this shit going. She keeps stirring the pot, if you think about it. I saw that, RV. I saw that message. Thank you, brother. I'll read that here in just a minute. Yeah, she just keeps stirring that pot. I agree, Sam. And other children for that fact. Like, Cecil goes to children's playgrounds and roots through the. He has no business being on a little kid's playground. No business. No adult should be doing that at a fucking kid's playground. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't right. His kid ain't there swinging. She's even, she's past the age of he would be taking her to play at the playground. So he has no business being at a playground, let alone trying to find money, like fucking up their turf there and their substrate and all that. He's got no business being there. And then he's filming other people's children. Like there was a little girl he had in the video, and like it's crazy. It just freaking blows my mind. Random, where is that Discord, brother? Did you make it? Ah, Scooter. I'm on my way. Well, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I want to go get in that Discord. I had a little trouble logging into it. I'm going to figure that out real quick. I love you guys. Thank you all for being here. Um, if you haven't watched his last live, please go watch that. I'll see you in the Discord. We'll be talking. I'll be in there. Thank you all for coming in. Mrs. Mags, Daisy, Shandy, Krusty, Scooter. Much love to Scooter. If you haven't checked out Scooter, go check him out. Sub to him, like his videos, check out his merch. I've bought some of his merch. He's got good shit. Mrs. Mags, Daisy. Much love, Daisy. I love you. Random. Big love to Random. If you haven't checked out Random, go catch up with Random. Taylor, Mick, my brother, Underlight. Go check out my brother's channel. He's a very talented person with, he's got a video game he's made. Go find out how to get involved in his game. It's good stuff. It's the best out there. Maj Matt. Let's see here. Shandy. Who did I miss? Caparo. Another person, if you haven't checked him out, go sub to him. Caparo. You need to be modded. Moses, good dude. I like talking to Moses. He's always showing me love in here. Shadow Storyteller, go check them out too. Awesome channel, good person, great person. White Tupac. I love y'all. You guys are great. You guys give me fight and motivation every day. I'll be talking to y'all soon. Much love, everybody.